Nia, good morning, man. How you doing, bro? How's work going? Well, awesome. I appreciate that, man. I go live so I get company. So I definitely appreciate it. Well, I miss everyone else too, man. Been a little hectic for me lately. A lot going on. Not a whole lot of time to stream. Well, to be more honest, I'm actually working on my percussion and my drum set quite a bit, which is taking up a lot of my time. I hear you. John Brock, what's going on, man? I know you're doing fantastic. That's why I didn't ask. That's why. Yeah, I don't see why not. Alright, I think next is soybeans. Oh, I should check to see if I need to repair this. Just to be on the safe side. Oh, heck yes, it needs to be repaired. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, the team I like won as well. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know if you saw that game last Thursday night. It was pretty exciting. Not like us working. I had my years of that, man. I'm old now. I was just talking to my wife today about going back to work, believe it or not, and she like voted against it, man. She voted me right out. And I was like, I don't know, lady. I was like, I don't know. Because I have to move back to the city to go back to work because of my field of work, you know? And she doesn't want to move back to the city, but I can't do my work out here either, so kind of stuck, you know? Oh, I wish, man. I'm gonna be 56 next year. I got 10 years left in me, maybe at the most, right? But that's odd that you bring that up, because seriously, I really just had this conversation with my wife just today. A 90, no Nia. I might live to 90, but I don't want to work till I'm 90, my friend. That's too long. Yeah, living at 90. I guess if I'm still healthy, that wouldn't be too bad. But working until I'm 90, two old guys on the chat. I don't think John's young either, man. I don't think he's a spring chicken himself. I'll be honest, man. My wife kind of got mad at me a little bit that I suggested that I'm going back to work. She's like, you can't live in the city and me live out here. And I was like, no, get an apartment in the city. I'll be making enough money. We can do that. That didn't suffice very well. That didn't go over great. But you know how that goes, Nia. If I decide to go back to work, she's outvoted instantly. You know? Can't have the woman telling me whether or not I'm gonna work, man. Could be a possibility, man. I don't know. I doubt it. You work for a living, man. You're probably healthy as an ox. Ooh, I wonder what stuff is paying. I did not. Ooh, look at that. Auto save. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see here. Yes. Absolutely nothing is paying. Perfect. I think I'm gonna borrow some money and get a tractor anyhow. Whoops, what did I do that for? That was silly. Yeah, we all have that, man. Life's a struggle. I was just telling that to a kid today. Life's a struggle. Alright, let's see here. How much money can I borrow? I would need like 400,000 to buy a new tractor. And not sell a tractor. Oh, look at that. I think I can borrow plenty. Alright. Let's go to a 500,000. Let's take a look at some tractors. Gonna get me a large case tractor, I think. Bigger than that. I think that'll actually be big enough because everything's flat. Yeah, 380. Wheel setup, not standard. No. 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 Wide tires with weights. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright, we'll do that. Buy. Yes. By the way, as usually, start a new channel. I think it's 30's channels. Well, send me, go to one of my old streams, say hi, and I'll subscribe to your channel. Yeah, I don't blame you, man, for keeping on trying. Instead of being a thickhead like me and keep running the same channel, just, you know. You're probably doing the right thing, man. Alright, let me go pick up me tractor. Now that sounds more like a tractor. We're gonna drive right across this guy's land. Tough love to him. Oh man, I hate that password thing, man. I had a hard time with that for the longest time. I've got a couple channels that are completely lost because I don't remember the password. Matter of fact, my first YouTube channel from like 2011 is gone because I don't remember the password. This guy's gonna run out of fertilizer. You forgot the name of the channel too? Damn. Now that's rough. My first channel, I couldn't even. I think if I opened it back up today, I would get about 1,000 strikes right away, because I mainly had music on on that channel. Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, with the new one coming out, you know, if the new farming sim turns out to be good, then yeah, your channel will grow. If it turns out to be terrible, then no, your channel probably won't grow. It really, when you get into that, it depends on that. But they got like that 2-minute thing now. What the heck? I forgot to go. He's full. 1, 2. He should have been able to do 3 rows. At least I thought he should have been able to do 3 rows. Must have miscalculated. 1, 2. Yeah. For each story of what? Oh, and you deleted them? I got a bunch that I turned to private, but I didn't delete them. Yeah, once you delete them, they're gone, right? I had to privatize, I think, like 1,200 videos a few weeks back. Great thing about PC, man, is you can make some great intros for your channel and exits and thumbnails and editing. And as where I'm on a PS4, man, I'm really limited. But like I said, they got them 2-minute videos now. This is gonna run fast. I gotta wait a second before I jump on that. Let this guy get a little further down the road. Too lazy. Oh. It's a less than 2-minute video. Like, there's one channel, you can look it up, it's called Memology. MEMOLOGY. And he's putting up videos of little news cycles. And under 2 minutes. And he is getting, I think in the neighborhood, I think he's getting like 100,000 views per clip. Alright, I'm just about halfway, huh? Yeah, I see that people are doing well on them little 2-minute clip videos, just to reiterate that. I mean, right now, I think is all you got to do is say Biden's terrible and Trump is great, and you'll get 100,000 views. The only thing is, if you get caught up in that, when the cycle ends, you won't have a channel anymore, you know? FS! You still remember that? Wow, that's awesome, man. You have a lot of equipment. If I started buying that equipment, my wife would end my gaming. Boy, I might be finishing this field in the dark. Yeah, no kidding, right? It's funny how fast it's going now, man. Time is just flying. No, what do Giants do? I doubt that. Crossplay will now be possible across all supported devices. I don't see how that's actually true. I mean, I'm not doubting you, but console doesn't have as much equipment as PC does. So when you go to load the equipment in, you're not going to be able to. Unless FS22 is going to allow all the equipment in too. That would be cool if the land was big enough. Okay. Oh, so the PC's got to match up with, yeah, that would make sense, alright. So instead of the console matching up to the PC has to match up to the console, got it. PC has to downgrade. I'm ready, man. I'm excited for a new game. I really am. Okay. So they haven't expanded the amount of farmers, but they expanded that we can play across platforms. That gives you a little bit of insight. That tells you that the maps aren't going to be larger, I think. $16 for PC, wow. Yeah, the problem is the mods. I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might have to match up to the console. It's going to be interesting to see how they do it. Giants is a good company, though. They really try, man. Whoa, really? Both gaming in console and PC are on their deathbed anyhow, man. Both of them are going over to cell phone eventually. Everything's just going to be stored in the cloud. It's going to require almost no memory on your end. Look at that, 11 miles an hour instead of 9. Gotta love it. Why isn't Stadia's only getting DLC? Yeah, exactly. I don't have to ask people, well, you have a PS4? Well, if not, there's no crossplay. There's no cross, you know. Oh, I didn't know Nintendo couldn't support the mods either. Man, I'm learning a lot today. I feel like a noob. It's always a good feeling to feel like a noob. It keeps you in perspective. Keeps you humble. Everyone's loving that Nintendo Switch, man. I've been watching a lot of stuff about the PS5, man. A lot of people that bought them are playing the Nintendo Switch, believe it or not. They're not even playing with their PS5. I think it takes times for the map near. I think that most of these maps are made by outside mods. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think so. I think I'm right about that. I think, didn't FS19 start out with 2 maps? Nice, cool. Oh. I'm sure Matt and them guys will still be making maps. Casino Giants added the red map as a mod. I don't understand that, Fest. What's the red map? I am completely lost when you say that. My pimp truck. Oh, let's take a look at it. Dun dun dun. All shiny and chromy. The pimp mobile. And look, no matter which side I get in, the truck starts. Okay. Like I said, the only thing that I hope is that they don't use us as beta again. Outside of that, Giant's a good company, makes really good games. High quality stuff. almost a truckload. I was just thinking this operation is going smoothly, but then I thought as soon as I say that, FS, thanks for the information, man. I appreciate it, bro. God bless, and I'll catch you next time. Seriously, though, thank you, man. Yeehaw. May as well go dump this. I'm down here. Money, money, future. Nia, good night, man, and God bless, bro. Appreciate you stopping in. It's always good seeing you. Try not to work too hard, bro. I agree, it will be interesting to see. You're not going to sleep? Well, thanks for letting me know, man. I appreciate that. 7:41. Oh my gosh. It is almost midnight here. It's nice out though. It feels like it's about 78 degrees. Small little breeze. It's just perfect. Yeah, it's almost midnight here, bro. Man, you spend that much time on TikTok? Is it fun? I've never even downloaded TikTok yet. Well, yeah, that's true. Some of the stuff I've seen on TikTok from other channels and stuff on YouTube, man, they are a little insane sometimes. There are many and better than you. Whoops. See what the prices are at now. Oh, oh, soy's still going up. Alright. Thought it stopped there for a second. Look at sunflower seeds going down at 1,500. I gotta buy some more land pretty soon. Canola's going up, but I don't have any. Got a little bit, but not enough to worry about. Don't have any cotton at all. Got barley. Come on, barley. Man, it takes a long time to build money when you don't use money cheats. I think we're about halfway done with this field. It's not quite dark yet. That's awesome. Might get there before it gets pitch black. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not gonna argue that. That's what it's about. Yeah, if you don't use the money cheats and stuff, this game is quite rewarding. So, Nia, I want to ask you a question. Because I don't know what's going on outside the United States, really. What does your country make of what happened in Afghanistan? Like, what's going on? What's the general news in your country saying? Boy, this is gonna be close. It is gonna be right near dark when I finish, man. Black dark. Yeah, that's the truth, man. That's the truth. That's not the way they're reporting it in the States, but that's the absolute truth, man. I figured that Europe was gonna have a better... Yep, I figured Europe was gonna have a better take on this than what the United States media was gonna have on it, and I was right. Because the way Europe feels about it, if that's the take that they're taking on it, unfortunately, they're 100% right. Unfortunately. It's a harsh reality. I wish it wasn't true. But unfortunately, it is true. And that's just the way it is. In America, the people are kind of getting more and more pissed off. And more pissed off, and more pissed off, and now they're accusing the general of treason, which if he did do it, it is treason. But I mean, I think it almost feels like, I don't know, Nia. I don't know what to make of it. They're really getting angry in the United States, though. They're really getting angry about it. We kept trying to tell people that the guy's different, the guy's a loudmouth, the guy says a lot of things that he shouldn't say, but he's the most sane one of all of them. But he's the most... I know that sounds ridiculous, but Orange Man is sane. But Orange Man is... Yeah, he, not only that, he started that alliance between Japan, India, Australia, and America against, to protect Taiwan. I wouldn't bet on that too much. One thing China's never known for throughout history is being a good warring nation. They're really bad at war, man. Really bad at war. Even Japan keeps whipping them. They've never beaten Japan. Every time Japan's whooped them, man, alone. You know, you'll hear them say things like, well, I don't know about in your country, but in America they'll say things like, China once ruled the world. When? When did China rule the world? Point me to a particular date when China ruled the world. I know France did once with Napoleon. I know Alexander the Great did with Greece. I know Rome did, Italy, but I don't remember China ever ruling the world. That is starting to change in America, but that is the truth. But that's not just the China problem, Nia. That's a world problem. But products don't make or break a country, man. I try to tell people this. Let's say one guy's got $100 trillion, all right, and another guy's got 1 billion people. If they go to war, who wins? $100 trillion or 1 billion people? Rome actually did pretty much. Well, Rome might be ruling the world now. I don't know who's ruling this world now. It could be the Vatican. But I mean, Rome was pretty powerful for a while there, man. They did rule the known world. All I know, Nia, it's a good time to be in Europe and not in the United States. It's getting scary here, man. We got riots going on in our streets, and it's really getting scary here, man. It feels like the Bolshevik Revolution all over again. They put the fence up around the White House again, bro. I mean, seriously. For the people and by the people, and there's a fence around the White House. I don't know where the Latin language comes from. I think it's a hodgepodge language because Rome always spoke Italian. The Catholic Church adopted Latin, but I don't think Latin is Italian, man. Well, the Romanians are responsible for the Khazars. I can see that. You know, but the civilization in Europe, Rome wasn't the beginning of the civilization in Europe by any stretch of the imagination, but it did grow to be the most powerful for a while there. Oh, yeah, who, Biden? Nobody likes Biden, man. I honestly do not know anybody that likes the man. I honestly, I don't know who's voting for these people. I mean, we just had another election in California where the guy got 70% of the vote. But if you counted all the people that voted to impeach him, it would be impossible for him to get 70% of the vote. So I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we're in weird times and not really sure what's going on. That is actually a fact. I think that he got something like 60,000 votes in some states from dead people. Unfortunately, that's a fact. Yeah, I hear you, man. I don't know what the best answer is, Nia. I honestly don't. I'm not that wise of a man. There's people out there that are much smarter than me that have better answers than I do, I'm certain. And let's at least hope, anyhow. Because I know this whole thing is confusing the crap out of me. I can honestly say I cannot see anything. It had its moment in the sun, man. I don't know if we're gonna recapture it or not, Nia. I don't know if America that you knew is gone, or if the America you knew can be saved. I honestly don't know. America is in a cultural war right now. And as a citizen of the United States, I can honestly tell you I don't know who's gonna win this war. Oh my gosh. Stop making fun of us, man. Stop making fun of us. Oh, that's the problem with America, Nia. That's the absolute problem. I keep trying to tell people. The problem is you're concentrating way too much on sex and things that don't matter. You have no moral standing left. You have no integrity, no honor. That's why, you know. They troll listed the President of the United States. I mean, literally. The internet, like YouTube, Google, Facebook, and Twitter, troll listed the seated president of the United States of America, and the public was okay with that. That alone has to tell you there's a problem with the American thinking today. It's worse than that, Nia. It's worse than that. They've got teaching sex education in elementary school, my friend. It's worse. The parents are fighting back against it. Don't think the parents aren't fighting against it, because they are. I mean, if you think Americans are okay with that, you're wrong. It's just our school system is corrupt, our government is corrupt, our military is corrupt, our Congress is corrupt, our media is corrupt, our senators are corrupt, our judges are corrupt. We're really in the middle of what looks like could possibly turn out to be very likely a possible civil war, my friend. I mean, America is very primed for a possible civil war. America could come off the stage as, you know, a powerful nation to help other nations, because we've got serious internal problems. I mean, even if none of that was true, Nia, even if none of it was true, Nia, it wouldn't matter, because it's how the American public perceives things right now. It doesn't even have to be the truth. We've been having the same thing for 30 years and nothing happened too. But now we've got Antifa running up and down the streets, burning down our buildings. We've got Afghanistan that happened, and now this General Miley thing that happened, and the COVID thing that's happening, and the tearing down statues thing that's happening, and I hate to say this, but transvestites going in little girls' bathrooms are happening, and well, that's the scary thing, isn't it? Atomic bombs. I don't even want to get into atomic bombs, bro. I think that it was something that the world never needed to invent. Now that it's out there, though, you can't put Pandora back in the box, my friend. When have I got autosave? Yeah. Next month, Iran might have nuclear arms. What do you think of that? What do you think that the United States government just gave Iran a whole bunch of weapons to fight Israel? What do you think about that? Because all them weapons the United States left in Iran, left in Afghanistan, they've been unassembling or disassembling and bringing over to Iran and reassembling. Did you know that? That's the reports that are coming in. Americans are getting really mad, bro, I'm telling you. I think, you know, I like Putin as a president, to be honest with you, for his country. He seems to be, he's a bit of a dictatorish, but he seems to be trying. He seems to be putting his country first. You know, they're not doing great. I think their whole economy is about as big as Italy's economy, to be honest with you. Russia's like a sick old man in bed and has been since it collapsed. It never really gained its strength back yet, man. It hasn't had time. When you lose your, like Russia, USSR lost, it's extremely rare that you would get that kind of strength back in 2 or 3 generations. 20 years would be ridiculous. You know, it would be ridiculously fast. It would be, you know, eye-popping fast. Russia will rise again, but I suspect that, you know, things would have to go about another 50 years for them to become a superpower again. At least 50 years. I don't really see Russia as the big threat in the world. I see right now socialism as the big threat in the world, to be honest with you. Not China. Socialism itself. I mean, I could be wrong, you know. I'm just a guy. I don't know a lot, man. I really don't. I wish I was ultra intelligent and had all the answers, but I just don't. And to be honest with you, I think the Vatican's a lot more responsible for these bad things happening in the world than people realize. We used to have a saying when I was a kid. The old folks used to say it. When I was like 15 years old, 60 and 70 and 80-year-old people used to say, all evil roads lead to Rome. Shouldn't that be anywhere, though? I mean, if you're going to go anywhere in the world, you know, you should respect the rules of the places where you're at. That's just common decency, man. Especially if you plan on living there. And if you plan on spending the rest of your life there and having children there and, you know, moving to that nation as a permanent status, then yeah, you better adjust quick. They do that here in America, but the parents are fighting back, man. We're just losing. Everywhere we turn, we're losing. We're not winning any of the battles. The people aren't. That's weird what that light's doing. Yeah, I would say. I would have to agree with you. To be honest, for power and money, they did all this stuff. Well, Rome started out the same way. Rome was a republic by the people and for the people. And in the end, it was nothing but a bunch of politicians who could see what they could skim off the top for themselves. It's against the law of bestiality in America. You might be thinking of Canada. Bestiality is not against the law in Canada. It's still against the law in America. Yeah, I saw where the woman married the dog. Personally, they should put the woman to death and the dog to death, but that's the point that I would make on that, you know. Or put the woman in jail and put the dog to death. Either way, the dog's got to die. Sorry to say it, I know there's a lot of animal lovers out there, but that animal is now confused and doesn't understand how things work, and she corrupted its mind. That wouldn't surprise me either. Yeah, I know, right? Not that crazy. Yay, this field is almost done. How awesome is that? Plenty to finish. Well, somebody had to create it. I would believe that myself. I mean, it just didn't all magically appear because some rain fell on a rock somewhere. Where did the rock come from and where did the rain come from? You know, I mean, it leaves too many open questions in their little religion. But nonetheless, look at that. Just now it got pitch black. Told you I'd be right near the end, man. It was going to be close. Look, America's not a Christian nation. Not anymore. They might claim to be. They're not. I live here. I'm a pastor. I'm telling you, they're not. This is not a Christian nation. You cannot be a Christian nation and not know who Isaiah is, or who Jacob is, or who Daniel is. If you don't know who these people are, you're not a Christian. Not in America. In America, they're taught evolution and that's it. You're not allowed to bring a Bible into school. You're not allowed to pray in school. We're losing this war terribly in America near. And I don't see them getting out of it. I mean, they might wriggle out of it, but I don't think so. I think America is going to be a communist nation, sure as shit, in the next 2 years. Probably be allies with China and Russia. Hey, how come it didn't start cutting? What the hey? I don't know, Nia. I kind of hold my faith in Jesus Christ and just leave it there. I put a name on that creator. That's all. But I respect other people's views. It's important that other people have views. We can't all be the same, man. It won't work. And as far as the being God, well, I think that's the same pitch that was thrown in the Garden of Eden. Yeah, but unfortunately, all of them that you just named are not Christian. Catholicism is Catholicism, not Christianity. People liken it to Christianity and say it's Christianity, but it's not. It actually has a name. It's called Catholicism. Catholicism is not Christianity. It's a different beast altogether. That's why it has a separate name. Like when you think Baptist, you don't think baptism. You know, because baptism is just getting baptized. But when you think Catholic, the next word that comes to mind is Catholicism. I have no idea what our next field is, man. I'm never going to find it at night. I'm just going to move this thing up there and be happy that I got it semi-close to where it needs to go. Yep, I would agree with you. That's why Christianity is a small religion, man. Most people that claim to be Christian, most churches that claim to be Christian are not, Nia. You know, but that's something people just aren't going to understand for a long time, yeah, I think. I agree with you, man. We got a lot of them in America. I heard one a few months back say, if you send me $100, God will send you $1,000. If you send me $1,000, God will send you $10,000. And if you send me $10,000, I'll give you this tie. Well, not this tie, but one just like it. And it's like, what the heck are you talking about, buddy? and millions of people follow it. Now, is that the cult leader's fault, or is that the followers' fault? Obviously, it's the followers' fault, man. This is not the cult leader's fault. Just because people are willing to be led doesn't mean someone won't come along and lead them. It's their fault for not looking in to see what they got into. They got a book. Pick up the Bible. See if what the guy is saying is true. If the Bible says it's not true, then why are you following that person? Seems logical. I mean, if you're following the book of Moby Dick and the guy's reading from War and Peace, why are you following that dude? Yeah. Look, you just got to decide which one's telling you the truth. You know, and the best way to do that is get yourself a King James Bible, read it for yourself. When they try to tell you something from the Bible, just say chapter and verse, please. And you can look at it and see if it's there. And if it ain't there, then you know they're lying to you. It's simple. But like I said, people don't necessarily want the truth, Nia. I mean, you're assuming that people want the truth, and I'm telling you, that's an error. People don't want the truth. Look, no one wants to be told you shouldn't be giving your 12-year-old son a cell phone because he's going to be looking at porno. And that's a fact. I don't know what 12-year-old boy you put a smartphone in their hand won't be looking at porno. They're corrupted, man. We have the same problem in America. Mass corruption. We all sin, man. The question is, you know what I mean? The problem there is the Bible says they love their sin more than they love their lives. And that's where you got to make a decision. You're always going to be a sinner. There's no getting away from that until you're dead. You just got to decide, you know, do you love your sin more or do you love your life more? And that's the crux of the Bible. The crux of the Bible isn't how much money you give the guy, or what kind of nice car he drives, or suit he wears, or how big he smiles, or how nice he talks. The crux is, do you love your sin or do you love your life? Which do you love? Because you can't have both. Now, I'm not saying if you become a Christian, you're not going to sin. Because you are going to sin. There's no way out of it. But whether or not you love your sin is the difference. Look, if it makes you happy and they keep coming to your door, it's their fault. You can't have both of them. It's not possible, bro. You just can't. That's the crux of the problem in the world today. They think they can have their cake and eat it too. because they seem to be thinking that they're getting away with everything and, you know, it's all okay. You know, but it's not, they're not getting away with everything and it's not all okay. There are consequences. I cannot see well enough to even bring this thing up to the field. And I do not know why I drove back up here. This nighttime in 19 is ridiculous. I hope they fix this, because this is just ridiculous. I mean, heck, reality has a moon at least. Alright, what time is it? 20, so midnight is 4 hours. I want to go 11 hours. Yep, that's just not what it's about though, bro. I don't really, you know, feel like I should get into what the crux of Christianity really is, but one of these days we can, Nia, and you will understand after that conversation that what people perceive to be Christianity and what is actually Christianity is two very different things. And they do not understand any of it at all. And I wish that that wasn't true, but that doesn't make it untrue. I think next is wheat. Abbott, what's up? U-S-A-K. I don't even know what S-A-K means, man. Sorry ass king? I don't know what S-A-K means. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, come on, man. Probably have enough there now. No, I'm not the best, man. There's better, I promise. Superman, what's up? Just sitting here chilling, getting some farm work done. Same as ever. Welcome to the channel, guys. I don't think I've ever met either of you before, unless you change your name. I appreciate you stopping in, that's for sure. Alright, which field did I buy? I bought that one down there. Okie dokie. I would have thought the field would have been ready to harvest. I think I bought this one. Yeah, this is mine. Huh. I think I'll wash this thing after I do this next field. May as well do all the washing and maintenance all at the same time. This field does not even look close to ready to harvest. What the heck is going on here? Well, it does say 17 is next, so at least that's a good thing. Ooh, before I do that, I should check my prices. I should take 2 loads of soy. 1,700 change, ain't gonna get much better than that. Can't believe off them 4 fields put together, I didn't get 2 truckloads of soy. Yeesh, I need to get a steering wheel. This toggle just isn't working great anymore. Now that's a payday. Yeah, I need a PC. I agree. I just don't want to buy one. Not enough games to justify a couple $1,000s, man. There's only a couple games. There's American Trucker and Slightly Better Farming Simulator. Neither one justifies spending $2,000. Exactly. That's actually a good idea. The game that I'm looking forward to now, I know everybody's looking forward to Farming Simulator 22. It's not really the top game that I'm looking forward to be honest with you. The top game that I'm looking forward to is Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 7, that is. Man, it's way too touchy on the toggle. That on, I don't have. You lost me. I don't know what you mean. Let's see, what did... I gotta sell a load of barley whether I want to or not. $5.92, man, that's killing me. That is absolutely killing me. Oh, okay. They haven't come out with it yet. And I don't think you can get Gran Turismo on Steam anyhow. I think it's a PS4 exclusive. If this is not barley, I'm not gonna go get my barley at 5 change. Yeah, it's wheat. I am definitely not doing it. Alright, so this is what we got going now. Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna have enough fertilizer to do the whole field. Pay down some of my debt while we're here. Oops, I'm borrowing. I don't want to borrow. Down to 1.11 million. Yeah, I got a feeling this is where I'm gonna start getting rich. Wow, almost 2 hours already. Yeehaw. That went quick. Ugh. Smoke part of a cigarette while I watch this thing run out. I think after this guy's done fertilizing this field, I'm gonna hang it up for tonight. Whoa. I do not think I have enough fertilizer. Oh, I got a worker going. Oh yeah, that's right. I can just set him to buy the last little bit of it. That's right. I forgot about that. We'll see if he runs out. I don't think he will, man. It's gonna be kind of close, but I think he's gonna make it. I didn't even know you were still there, Nia. And look, if you look at my count of people, it says I have 0 people watching me. I thought everybody left. Awesome, man. I find it pleasurable too, man. I'm telling you, that's why I stream, so I'm not just sitting here by myself. Oh, awesome, man. I need to find another game, man. Oh, I hope they have FS22 for the PS4 and the PS5. Because I do not see myself running out to buy a PS5 for FS22. I don't see it, man. I can't justify... Well, I would say $500, but you'll be lucky to find one in the store. You'll probably have to buy it from a bootlicker for $700 or $800. I can't justify that for one game. Well, that would be the way that I would probably go, man. I can't see myself buying a PS5, Nia. I just can't see me doing it. Whoa, look at how close this is gonna be. It could be less than 100 liters left. Oh, I might still run out. At this point, I wouldn't care if it ran out, but still. Wow, look at how close that is. $13 liters left. Something tells me I'm going to be buying a new fertilizer spreader pretty soon. Matter of fact, we may as well just get that done. I may as well just do that now. Why fill the thing up again? Sell. Alright, let's see. No. Cedars. I don't want a cedar. Really, that's all I got in there? Should've bought something else. Alright, this holds 3,200 liters. It does 12 miles an hour. 14,000 liters? Wow, that's a lot bigger. I think I just may as well buy that. I don't think I need that huge one. Extensions. small, big. Yeah, I may as well go with that. May as well go with that. Alright, let's go get our new spreader. Boy, I can't wait to see what it costs to fill this thing up. I better get some more money. 75K ought to be enough. Last me a while. No! No! Oh, what are you doing? I don't want lime. Oh, now I gotta dump this somewhere. How the hell do I do that? That was silly, wasn't it? There's one way to get rid of it. It's almost all gone already. Now let's see if I'm smart enough to get fertilizer. This is going to take a lot of money. 18 grand almost. Alright, I think I'm ready to roll for next time, bro. Alright, Nia and everyone, I think I'm gonna take off. God bless everyone. Nia, man, I appreciate you stopping in and chatting with me, bro. God bless, and I'll catch y'all next time. I gotta save and stuff first, obviously. Good night, Nia. That was my pleasure too, bro. Safe passage through the day, man. Have a good day at work and everything like that, and God bless. Take care, my friend.